Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Hapaday, I'm Claire Calvo, bringing you your weekly renewal. I'm back here with Senor Robert Celestial. Hapaday, welcome.
Hapaday, buenas.
Okay, well, I'm sure there's some viewers who are watching wondering, okay, this is all wonderful works that have been going on with what has happened many years ago.
Right.
But this still affects us here today.
Yes.
Can you elaborate a little on how it still affects our health? And
Yes,
the health
because what I found out over the years is that Congress, through negotiations with their legislative directors, is that they're only giving us detonation dates, 1946-62.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped the detonation in 1962. But plutonium, cesium-137, strontium, and has a half-life of 30 years. So, yes, the people of Guam are going to be, if the bill's passed, are going to be compensated for those years.
Yeah.
But if you add 30 years from 1962, it goes all the way up to 1990.
The 90s, yeah.
Right? So all those folks in between are still affected. And so the most important thing is, what do we do for the people that have been affected?
Right.
In their health.
Yeah.
And so that's why we tried to pass this bill. And we were hoping to get health benefits from it to help those that are still living today.
Right.
It's a good program because what it does is that if the individual has passed away, then the spouse can apply for it. If the spouse passed away, then children goes down to the grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah, down to the grandchildren. They could apply for the benefits and for the compensation. And it's partial, they call it partial restitution because you can't completely compensate all those individuals who were exposed to nuclear fallout or from uranium mining. We were highly exposed. I just want to say that we were highly exposed. The thing that gets me is that it needs to be emphasized in Congress that it was kept secret. Mm-hmm. The people in the states like New Mexico, Idaho, Arizona, they knew the detonation was there.
Yeah.
They knew about it, but we didn't.
Right.
The Marshall Islands knew about it because they were right there, right? But the commanders here in Guam knew about it.
Oh, so the commanders knew?
Yeah, because the commander was in charge of the program in the Marshall Islands.
Okay.
And so they knew about it, but they kept it secret. And a lot of people don't realize that in 1962, when they stopped the detonations, then they lifted the security clearance to come into Guam in 1962. So now you have two issues. You have one that's already a bill in Congress to compensate the people of Guam for their exposure to nuclear fallout.
Right.
And now you already approved the ones for Agent Orange for the military. You need to do the same thing for the people of Guam, who were also exposed to Agent Orange.
Thank you so much for your work. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we close?
No, thank you. I mean, the more we educate our people, and we need the people, because Congress only moves when there's a large group that goes there, and we know that from military personnel, retirees and everything. When we go to Congress and then we protest, outside in the Capitol and everything, then Congress listens.
Right. There's power in numbers.
Right,
sure.
power in numbers. And so, from 23 years of advocating for Guam, we have a small group. And we've always lobbied in Congress with other groups. But I believe that the people of Guam, I could probably say that each family knows another family here in Guam that has suffered or died from different diseases like cancer and other diseases.
And the neurological, like autoimmune and neurological diseases
Exactly.
as well,
And so it's really sad when our people have to sell their homes. The saddest part is I've had members can't afford the medication or go to the States and then they die.
Right.
That's the saddest part. And so a lot of people don't see that.
Yeah.
But I've seen it. And I've been to a lot of rosaries, and my members, they pass away. And so that's why we fight so hard.
How can they reach you and how can they get involved?
We have a Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. You could go to PAR's Facebook and just give me a call,
Okay.
And
All right.
we're willing to do anything.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And God bless the people of Guam.
Yes. Thank you all. I'll see you next time on your Weekly Renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.